Hey girls, so if you like this look, just keep on watching and I will show you how to do it. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my brows off camera because it's very time consuming. So I'm gonna take my Nude Persuasion palette and I'm gonna take the black shade and then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and I'm going to build up the black right on my lid. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the next shade that I pointed to, which is a very deep brown shade, and I'm going to buff out the edges of the black. The same brush, I'm going to go in with the next brown shade that I pointed to in the palette, and then I'm just going to smoke out the last shade that we did. I'm going to really concentrate on buffing this out because I really want it to look as smoky as possible. And in order to get a very smoky eye, you have to make sure your blending skills is on point. I'm going with the black eyeliner pencil, and then I'm going to put this right on my waterline. I'm going with my Devine Cosmetics glitter. It's called Tropical Rainforest, I believe. And I'm going to use my dual lash glue to apply it. I'm going to just put it all over my lid where the black is. And then after that, I'm going to take my brush that I used to apply the black shade, and I'm going to grab the glitter and I'm just going to apply it on my lid. I make sure I don't concentrate it in just one section, and I try to, put it out in like different areas because I don't want it to be too chunky in one area. Also wanted to add the reason why I went in with this glitter specifically, because it was different glitters that I could have went in with, but this one, it was like a chrome like effect. Like you turn one way is green and then you turn another way and it's like a bronze shade, and it kind of reminded me of like Christmas. So yeah, I had to do it. But now I'm about to go on with my eyelash glue and then my lashes, and I put them on weird, so I didn't add it in the clip, but you know how to put lashes on, I'm hoping. But then I'm going with my primer, which I used in the last video. It is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. And let's just massage it into my skin, into my pores, so my foundation can lay smooth. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation, which is the Lancôme foundation. This is in the shade 530. It does look pretty like red on me once it oxidizes and stuff, but I honestly need some more foundations, and the foundation I usually use is Fenty, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to buff this out in my skin. I use tapping motions, and I really spend a lot of time doing this because I really want my foundations to lay like really nice and smooth. But I'm going to do something differently in this video. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender this time, and I haven't used a beauty blender in a while, but I didn't want like so much foundation on my face because I've been going through acne problems. So I go in with a damp beauty blender and I try to tap out as much product as possible. And when you do this, like, it just makes everything look a lot smoother. It's nothing wrong with going in with a brush and a beauty blender. So now I'm going to go with my e.l.f. concealers. I'm going to take Deep Chestnut and Deep Olive. I'm going to apply Deep Olive first directly underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with Deep Chestnut and I'm going to put it in the outer edges of where I put Deep Olive. I'm going to do this because when I blend out my concealers, I don't want it to be such a harsh line when I blend it out. And I know that Deep Chestnut is a bit darker and it goes just a little closer to my skin tone. So yeah, you're going to see exactly what I mean. I'm going to blend everything out with my beauty blender. Like I said, it is damp. Please make sure that your beauty blender is damp when you blend out your concealers or foundation or anything. I'm going with my Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This is in the shade Espresso. This is my contour shade, and I'm going to apply this right underneath my cheekbones and on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to go with my beauty blender and then my setting spray. So I set my face first so that my face can be a little bit damp, and then I'm going to go with my beauty blender and blend everything out. The setting spray just helps everything blend out a bit easier, and it helps everything set in place a little better. I just like the look of it when I do it. With my foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend out my contour. I'm going to use my foundation brush because it already has my foundation on it, so as I'm blending it out, it won't be so harsh. After blending my face, I'm going with my Morphe setting spray, and I'm going to spray my face down. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend everything together to make sure there is no harsh lines whatsoever. So now I'm going in with my Sacha buttercup setting powder, and I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to press the powder into my face. I'm going to press it in as much as possible. But before I apply this onto my face, I have to also say that when I dip my beauty sponge into the powder, I also dab it on my hand to make sure the excess powder does not go on my face, because then it's going to be hard to press it in, and I really don't want that much powder on my face because I do not want flashback. That was a lot. So now I'm going to go back in with my palette, and I'm going to take those two shades I pointed at, and I'm going to smoke those two shades underneath my eyes. I'm going to take the darker shade first, and I'm going to go underneath my eyes, and I'm going to take the lighter brown shade, and I'm going to smoke the darker shade out, if that makes complete sense to you guys. I'm going with the Juvias Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm going to take those two shades I pointed at, and I'm going to use that for my blush. I'm going to concentrate it on the higher cheekbone area because I'm trying to create a more lifted face. with my black radiance contour palette, which is in medium deep, and I am going to use the same brush I applied my blush, and I'm going to apply my contour right in the area where I put my contour cream at. I'm going with a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to go in with my contour palette, and I'm just going to sculpt my nose out. I'm going to blend my contour shade into my brows also. I'm going in with my powder brush, and I'm just going to press and sweep away any excess powder from our setting powder that we applied earlier with the beauty blender. So now I'm going to take my Juvias Place highlighter, and it's just, oh my god, I love this highlighter. So I'm just going to apply it my nose and my cheekbone area, and I'm just going to blend it out as much as possible. I end up taking a little too much, but it's okay because it's easy to blend out. I'm going in with my Rue pigment. The name is Bliss, and I'm going to take a small flat brush, and I'm going to apply this pigment in the inner corners of my eyes. This pigment is a gold shade if you can't tell, and I don't know, it just gives more of a Christmassy look. So now we're going to be working on our lips. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and get rid of the lip gloss that I already had on because I want to create a matte lip today. So I'm going to go in with a brown lip liner, and then I have a lipstick that I had got from like the beauty supply store, and the shade was Brown Sugar. I don't really know what brand it was. And I'm going to put brown sugar in the inner portions of my lips, and then I'm going to rub my lips together. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with my setting powder, and I'm going to set my lips to make it become more matte. Like, it's a little trick that I learned from this girl on Instagram. Her name is Beast by Dev, this other makeup artist, and you guys gonna see it all just comes together and it looks so good. But that is it for the rest of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. It's really cute, fun. You can wear this for Christmas, and I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and just thanks for watching, and I will be back for another video. Bye.